More than a dozen displays about slavery here at Independence National Historical Park were flagged to review. They could be removed by the Trump administration. Displays were flagged at 6 exhibits, including Independence Hall, the Benjamin Franklin Museum, the Second Bank of the United States, and the President's House, a memorial that commemorates the 9 people enslaved by George Washington, who he brought to Philadelphia from his home in Mount Vernon. Back in March, President Trump issued an executive order calling for the U.S. Department of Interior to ensure there is no public-facing content at national parks that would, quote, inappropriately disparage Americans past or living. Park employees had until mid-July to flag materials that could be changed or removed. The public also has been asked to submit potential changes via QR codes posted around parks.
We are going to make sure that this history is told, because it is Black history, it is American history, it is human history, and we are going to make sure that it is taught forever.
A coalition of activists called for the preservation of the slavery displays over the weekend after the Inquirer obtained and reported on internal comments that were submitted by park employees who were tasked with evaluating Independence Park's exhibits. Much of the content that was flagged for review references the brutality and abuse enslaved people experienced. And most of the displays in question are at the President's House site, where Presidents George Washington and John Adams lived in the 1790s. The exhibit opened in 2010 and focuses on the contradictory coexistence of liberty and slavery during the founding of America.
When this site talks about George Washington enslaving 316 human beings, that's historical fact. When this site talks about George Washington enslaving 9 of them right here, that's historical fact.
Attorney Michael Cord was part of the group of activists and historians that fought to make sure the memorial showcased the experiences of people Washington enslaved.
We fought the good fight from 2002 to 2010. We won. We thought the battle was over, but the battle is not over. Now we're coming back with a bigger, better, and stronger army, thanks to you all.
Pending review by the Trump administration, content could be covered up or removed from parks by this fall.